you could sort of like the main author for the team. It's sort of like a lone dog, sort of lone wolf sort of role. In a sense, I guess. You don't have to follow the standards set by the team. You can just do what you want. Just give them $4,750 and then just go off, get some kills, hope for the best.
I'd rather have 5,750 if I'm honest with you. Glass cannon is not my favourite.
Glass cannon, it's a lot of pressure for a weapon of that caliber.
Either way, not going to be seeing anything at all like that this round. Armor bought up on both sides. 4 sets for the CTs, 3 for the Ts, but we do see a raid boss coming out. Carnivore going to have the Tech 9 and the armor, so that's going to be initially just a huge advantage. I mean, unless he gets his head ripped off going into a site, that's going to give them such a chance at just pushing in close and taking out as many CTs as possible.
But if you notice here, there's no CT present on long at all. They're just going to go out. They're going to be able to go take long with ease. We do see a couple of CTs spotted on the site, but there's only 2 against 5 players. Rail holding from he goes long, rotating from long. That's the A side. That's a free plant essentially. He's going to be the only resistance, I guess. We've not seen any damage done to the T's so far, but we do see Regan. And it's Carnival that. I mean, that Tech 9 and armor is so deadly there. Stanley with another one.
It's just the aim. It's just the aim at that point. Not losing a single player, hitting every shot they needed to hit with ridiculous accuracy. And I mean, I thought at times there was slight disadvantages. Like they sent Tech 9 long, and I mean, it's not the best weapon at range at all, but as you can see, the presence on short just made it happen very quickly, didn't even give the CTs a chance. So if they can keep this up, we might be looking at another sort of dominating scoreline. But again, it is only the pistol round, so there is still a lot of chance for Raptors to get themselves back into the game. And this is going to be their first opportunity to do so here on this second round. A bit of a force-up, and it's not going well for them already. 2 dropping. Stanley and Revan getting some nice kills with those MP7s, putting them to use. And they're going to make sight as well.
I mean, it's very confusing to why Raptors actually did buy up the umps, the UMPs with like, we can see Raygas here, Albert Raygas with literally just a UMP and no armor. Awas here, Awas alive in a 1v5 with just the ump to his name. He's not going to be able to do much here, and he's taken up by Assassin with like Jaleel. This is going to be 60-0, I can call it. With the way that Raptors have been playing for these past 2 rounds, I don't think.
I'm not going to call 60, no, I'm going to call it's probably going to be heavily in favour of the clutches by the end of it. I mean, just that buy says a lot about the team mentality.
Yeah, and then we see here Raptors, they have such low money, and they're going to have to, not going to be able to buy M4 next round, are they? I think the round loss bonus is going to accumulate a little bit more, so I think they could be able to force it next round. And we do see here, Pyro and Raelin actually getting caught out in a B ramp here. They didn't get to site, unfortunately, and Carnival just farming that money there, $600 every time he gets that kill, just to get another one. But Anjik with the first kill of the CT side.
I mean, Carnival will drop, but he's on 7,200 at this point, so...
No, I'm just saying that Anjik, that's the first kill that the Raptors have got for the past 3 rounds. And we're going to see some Orgs picked up. Mmm, tasty.
Hopefully they can do a bit more with these Orgs. As at the moment, they really do need it. Assassin and Stanley still on those weaker weapons, so maybe giving them a bit of a chance there. I mean, still going to be pretty strong with the MP7, though. It does look like it's just going to be a straight B-rush coming in, actually pushing through the smoke, not showing too much care, and only losing their weakest player to take the site. 3 players going down on Raptors' side. So it's just going to be Pyro and Logan on the retake, and that's going to be a very hard task indeed. Especially with the angles they're setting up, and I think Revan should have spotted them out there.
They're good. They're just good. Here you go. Zephyr here from the behind with AWP. Gets the first one, and you can see the second one just blindly.
Logan not even turning around.
Yeah, I think Logan was a little bit blinded as well. So this is going to be a stomping. If all gun rounds are going to be like that, they lose a couple of players. Well, not even a couple. It's just 1 player.
I just want to say, look at the buy again. You have a glass M4A4.
I guess it would make more sense if you dropped Pyro and took them, and if Logan took the Mag 7 there. But we do see 3 players on these sides, so hopefully kind of opens it up. Assassin with the second one, and here Regas here rotating on the side.
The glass M4 was a good idea, though. He finds himself 2. Drops in the end, but that is going to give his team at least a slight chance. Unfortunately, it's only going to be Ray left, and
Raven here, yeah. We do see with the Org. He's going to pick up the Org for the banner. And he's not going to actually pick it up, but Stanley finishes the round with a kill onto Raylan. And
Why did Ray jump there?
I don't know, but we do see another snap buy for Logan here. M4, no armor. Let's go. Let's see what he can do here.
Well, I mean, he can still afford Kevlar if he decides to. I have hope.
And here, Raven, we just see tapping down mid to that org he picked up. No, so the T's have gone for a sort of a B play. Oh, it looks to be a B stack from the CTs here. I think the T's might have heard the amount of steps here. Stanley, if he's not careful, gets one.
I mean, this is the problem. The CT's just getting too impatient, rotating off, and just getting ripped apart by a firing squad there in mid.
Yeah.
And I mean, if they had have held and the T's, I mean, they looked like they were setting up for a B execute. That would have potentially been around to Raptors. That was a good guess, a good setup on the site. They could have easily taken them, but
I mean, it's just crazy here. We do see Zephyr on 7 kills, 1 assist, and 0 deaths. That's just insane. And I think Zephyr there with that, Raven there at the top of mid, just tapping away with that org, trying to count. And they do know that there's only two players towards that A side here. Raylin pushing up with that M4. He's going to be able to open it up for the CTs here. But the thing is, a snap advantage Aston clutches here.
I mean, this is the thing. Even when they get one of the initial frags, they still have the disadvantage, and then it goes even further as Carnival picks up Raylan there, and it's just going to be Logan once again going glass cannon with that M4 and his two teammates to try and make something happen. And both of the CTs with armor, I want to point out, are currently in spawn.
And Zephyr, I think, has spotted them. I think they're going to spam through that smoke there. They know exactly. And it's just funny to see the CTs just cowering in CT spawn. They can't get out. They're stuck in there. They're going to try to get mollied out position there. Alex actually getting tagged down a little bit, but I'm sort of going away from the auto director a little bit. And Alex not able to actually complete the jump onto Xbox, unfortunately. Oh, no, Rev walks into CT and gets too quick.
Big thing's gonna happen while that Xbox jump fails. The two CTs in CT are gonna fail to do anything. And it's a little bit painful to watch now, and they are just gonna buy up again. I mean, why not? Why not at this point?
Yeah, I guess.
Why not just buy up again? I mean, org no armor.
It's insane. I mean, it's just insane. And here, but you see an all-out B rush here, and I think the TTs have got a little bit mixed up. I was here with the wrong weapon out. He had an M4, but he's going to use his pistol. And Raygas last outside. He's going to get taken out by that org. I think Rayvan there, he's so confident there. He picked up that org a couple of rounds ago, and he's not going to let that go for the time being.
Well, I mean, I think that says a lot. He's not died once yet. He still has the org from rounds ago, and he's still putting it to good use. Pyro's actually going to manage to get a kill in, though. The CT's looking like they had a little bit of a chance. Logan almost on the perfect angle. Unfortunately, not going to manage to do anything, and it does look like Revan's just going to clean up.
A wild Revan appears on the 8th side. I don't think Raylin was expecting that at all. This is looking very unfortunate for you here. And Raylin actually picking an AWP for the CCs. That's going to be the first AWP. He needs to pick up armor as well, which is a change for some of them. But Rhaegar saying that is going to pick up an org no armor. Let's see if even Raylin get the pick here. Oh my god. Nope. Wait, there's 2 T's with orcs now. That's insane. And they're going to rush mid here. Raylin here with that close angle here. He's going to get the first kill, open the round. Advantage for the CTs already.
Problem is, they should know where they are, and Revan is going to take advantage of that knowledge. Takes out 2 for himself. Anjing and Raylo going down, and that's all of the CTs now isolated towards that A site, and their aim's just not good enough. Raygas drops. The other 2 don't even want to give him a chance. Logan going to find himself 1, but quickly going to go down himself. And it's just going to be Pyro versus 2.
Oh, 2v1, but Stanley knows exactly where Pyro is. And he's going to get the kill, and going to get the plant maybe? No, the round timers are going to stop him from that.
I just want to point out, Revan still being a little bit cheeky, holding onto that org for yet another round. Still 0 deaths. 12 kills.
I mean, if it works, it works. Like, you can't knock him for doing it. And Rhaegar's instantly gets it down 17 HP to that. It'd be the triple up setup on here. And Zephyr there, holding that long angle, get a kill onto Pyro. That's the round open and done. That's instantly advantage T's again. Braylon here, holding a close angle in CT as well. I mean,
Carnival just... Okay, this match looks a bit like smurfing. Carnival not even having to move there. Assassin just going for a little bit of a lazy spray, being a little bit lackadaisical with it, but it doesn't matter. And it's a 5 versus 1. And
5 versus now.
Yeah, unfortunately, Ray not even managed to get one for himself in that time, and it's just a little bit painful to watch. Honestly, I want Revan to die because I want to be able to spit out
You want
stats.
Revan to
I want to
die.
be able to give a KD, but at the moment, my calculator just says maths error, so...
Maths error. I think that's a pretty good. If I had like sort of KD on Face It, I mean, I wish I could go pro, could go onto the FPL sort of thing. Rather than here, but that Famas and no head armor there. You can almost get the kill into Revan. That's almost. They've sort of nearly got him. They can nearly nail them.
Revan's unkillable, Kermit.
Yeah, he is unkillable.
SV Cheats is actually on. He's using God, and Stanley has some sort of cheats as well, finding Ragus through the smoke there. And it looks like it's going to be another stomp. 5 versus 2 as Zephyr comes in with that kill, and he's got 2 more to contend with here. Orp in hand, going to find the first and the second. Doesn't even have to worry.
That's a triple kill for Zephyr in that round as well. I think you could just tell how confident they are by Zephyr with that AWP hole, with such a long range weapon. Not really good close range. He just jumps down from that little perch, the Kenny S sort of perch on shorts, and jumping down just to get those couple of kills. And 2 of the players from Aston Clips here just jumping on suicide. They've gone. CT's going for a long stack here again with just glass cannon rifles. This is crazy, man.
The problem is the T's aren't going to fall for it. None of them going long. Everyone heading over towards B, and with those glass cannon rifles, as you said, seeing them come out once again, something I never thought I'd see more than maybe once in a game as an accidental buy. The retake's going to be futile. How can you retake when you have no armor?
I mean, how can you retake with the bomb already ticked down 10 seconds and that you're already on the opposite side of the map sort of thing? Carnivore. I think he's heard a couple of the players he's seen more on Logan instantly headshotted.
Doesn't even care. An assassin going to take down Raylo as well. And there's no... I mean, once again, it's a 5 versus 1, and it's going to be another 5-man survival round. Every
crazy.
single member on 16k at the moment. Revan's still not died.
You say that the Zephyr has just gone for 15.4k peak. Not 16k across everyone anymore, Brod. You're getting your facts wrong again.
How are Raptors going to possibly deal with this? I mean, it looks like it might be a 15-0 half, maybe a 16-0 game.
The thing is, there's so much damage is going through those long doors, like inside the round. Like, there's no, like, it's
Smoke it or nade it. Smoke it or nade it, or play an awkward timing. Do something to stop yourself getting that horrible early disadvantage. And have your gun out, Raylo, please. Zephyr just gonna rip him apart with a Tech 9. Not even using the AWP at this point. You know, I don't need an AWP. I've got a Tech 9 on me. Gonna finally find a use for that AWP to take down Ragus and trap the rest of the CTs on that B site. And honestly, I don't see the point.
Carnivore here has heard one of the CTs. Knife, please, come on. I want to see a knife kill. If there's no knife kill, there's no point. And Carnivore just rushes onto that site. He spots one and spots another, and he's gonna get both kills.
I'm just a little bit shocked.
Are you agreeing with my? Are you agreeing with my 16-0 now?
You never want to call the 16-0. I'm gonna say definite 15-0 half at this point. From everything I've seen, they could get a lucky round in. I think.
Do you reckon Tech 9 rush B, on pistol round?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. 15-0 for the half, in my opinion, at this point. But they could get pistol.
Well, they did need the long doors there, but I think they sort of did some damage to themselves. Well, I'm not saying that. I don't think they did, but I mean here, they go onto the B site. Anjik with the first trade kill of the round, and the thing is, Raygas is the last person on the site, and he's not going to do anything. Raylon, B ramp, 1 versus 4. Here's bomb go down. Spots a player as well, I think. That player is going to fall down.
I mean, it sounds like I'm being mean to Raven, but unfortunately he didn't die that round. Still there. 0 deaths, 14 rounds into the game. Averaging more than 100. Is that ADR? He's in, you know, he's got more than a kill a round. I mean,
that's
even if Raptors did have the sort of skill to buy this, I mean, I don't know them as a team. They definitely don't have the mentality at this point, and that's not going to help. Stanley and Assassin put in work to take down people crossing mid, and they find the second as well.
That's a double warbag of both of those players. That's just insane. What are you doing?
I mean, why even switch out from the AWPs at this point? Why even go back to your sort of standard weapons? Carnivore knows what's up. He's just going to be playing with the Tech 9.
Yeah, you just... I think about it, but... Oh my gosh. I love that when that happens with long doors, like you get a couple of Ray to get some trade, Ray gets instantly headshot, by Carnival. You're going to see Pyro trying to... No. That's just no. I'm not going to get lost alive. He's going to get just found and destroyed. 16-0. 2 Aston clutches. Oh my god.
I mean, I don't quite know what happened, but Aston Clutches did just absolutely dominate that entire map. Can I get a confirmation? Revan not dying a single time in all 16 rounds.
And he's just under a kill a round. That's very unfortunate for him. I think that'd be really cool if you get a kill a round. And that's like his job done to perfection, sort of thing.
Exactly that. Exactly, Rafi, I just want to point out to you that your mic might be a little bit, well, maybe your internet might be a little bit broken at this point.
Is it a bit dodgy?
You sound a little bit like a robot.
A little bit. Well, last time I got one, so a lot like a robot, please.
But you do sound a lot like a robot. I mean, you sound like one of your Twitter followers.
You madman. I guess I should
Anyway,
duck out for a second.
Before we go to break, I would like to give a shout out to all of the sponsors of this event: MSI, Twitch, the NUEL, Gamers Apparel, and Computer Planet. And I think this is going to contribute, this tournament today is going to contribute to one of the teams heading towards that LAN final in Manchester. So, going to be an interesting day, definitely, and teams are going to be wanting to win these matches big time.
For sure. So we have our next map here. Okay, actually, no, I'm saying we can go to break now. So thanks for watching, but stay tuned. We've got some more maps coming.